Hey, it's Jason. So one of the things that I love about technology is that it's truly integrating itself into almost every nook and cranny of our daily lives and in many ways improving them. And I'm not just talking about devices like phones and computers, but everyday items that we don't often associate with tech. And I think a perfect example of this is within the cleaning space, considering that so much of our day-to-day cleaning is still done with basic rudimentary tools. There's a lot of potential for technology to come in and make this whole process a lot easier and a lot more efficient. That's why I partnered with the company DREAME, an industry leader in the smart appliances space. They reached out asking if I wanted to check out their G10 Pro wet and dry vacuum, something that I actually randomly checked out while I was in their store in LA not long ago, and I jumped at the opportunity. When I was told that this thing could not only vacuum but also mop at the same time, all while being able to clean itself, I kind of had to check it out because it sounded too good to be true. And I was kind of mind blown when I did the demo at their physical location, and I've been dying to get my hands on one to see how it fares in my actual home. Let's check it out. Okay, so the DREAME G10 Pro comes in this medium to large size box that's actually not too heavy. Open it up and you get the vacuum's base station that's used to park and charge the vacuum. It also comes with a power cable that plugs into the back of the unit. Next, there's a smaller box in there that includes the G10 Pro's instructions. It also comes with a replacement mop roller, which is nice to see, as well as a replacement filter and a brush for cleaning. There's also another small box in there that includes a multi-purpose floor cleaner that could be used with the unit as well. And this plastic cover is the G10 Pro's handle. It's super lightweight but doesn't feel cheap. And then you're left with the main part of the unit itself that takes up most of the space in the box. It comes attached with two tanks pre-installed on the unit, one in the front and one in the back. The one in the back is for the clean water for the mopping, while the one in the front is for virtually anything that the vacuum picks up. Now, assembly is super easy as the handle just clicks into the main part of the G10 Pro, and once you get all the protective plastic off all the components, the next thing that you should do is give the unit a charge, as this is a cordless vacuum that runs on a rechargeable battery. All you have to do is simply dock the G10 Pro onto the base station and it'll automatically start charging, and you get a very nice screen that shows you the battery charge level. The unit can run a max 35 minutes before needing a charge, which is enough to cover around 2,200 square feet of space. Now, while that's charging, let's go ahead and fill up the clean water tank. All you have to do is remove it from the back of the unit and fill it up with clean water from the faucet. It can hold up to 900 milliliters, which is enough to thoroughly clean multiple rooms without needing a refill. Once you fill up the tank, just attach it back to the unit and make sure that you hear a solid click to ensure it's properly connected. Now, the G10 Pro has a variety of different modes that you can choose from based on your needs, and it defaults to standard mode where the unit operates at medium power while mopping and vacuuming at the same time. You also have the turbo mode that does the same thing but cranks up the suction and water flow for more stubborn stains you're trying to address. Then you have quiet mode, which is on the other end of that spectrum, that operates at a lower power and is also much quieter. And then last, you have the suction mode that can be used for dry vacuuming only without any water, great for when you need to vacuum something like your carpet or rug. Now, to give a very high-level explanation of how the G10 Pro works, it takes water from the clean water tank and feeds it down to the mop roller at the bottom of the unit to get it wet for mopping. It provides a consistent spray to ensure the mop roller is at an optimal moisture level, and it spins the roller at a high speed to provide a good amount of friction to deal with any stains on your floors. Simultaneously, the G10 Pro is also engaging its pretty insane 16,000 pascals of suction power to ensure that any liquid or non-liquid debris are also being cleaned up at the same time, and all of the dirty contents gets collected into the 700 milliliter used water tank in the front here. But let's actually put the G10 Pro to the test and see how it performs, and let's start with the dry vacuum capability first. I used a variety of different items such as pet hair, crumbled up snacks, and some spilled coffee beans to see how the unit performs in addressing these common vacuum needs. And you can see that the G10 Pro with its powerful suction power is able to handle these things like it's a walk in the park. It's able to quickly and thoroughly pick up debris in a variety of different sizes, and the G10 Pro is designed for edge-to-edge cleaning on both sides, so it's super easy to get a thorough clean around the borders of your space where most of the debris tends to collect. And because it's using a roller to essentially funnel in whatever it's picking up, it's able to suck everything up in one single pass. When picking up these spilled coffee beans with my Dyson vacuum, you can see that it pushes a lot of the beans away due to its size and requires multiple passes passes in order to get them all cleaned up. But compare that to how the G10 Pro operates, and you can see that the roller prevents most of the beans from spreading out, and almost all of it is picked up in one single pass. This saves me a ton of time and frustration of having to deal with the spill spreading while trying to address it, and the suction power on the G10 Pro is so strong it's super satisfying to see in action. But the real magic of this vacuum is its ability to mop and vacuum at the same time, and man, I was surprised at how well it performs. So first of all, you can't even use a regular vacuum in most cases when it comes to liquid spills, so it was almost abnormal at first to run the G10 Pro over these messes, but after doing so, my mind was kind of blown. You can see there's a large spill of juice, something that's unfortunately quite common in our kitchen. This used to require taking out a mop, but you can see with the G10 Pro, all you have to do is go over it like you would with any other vacuum, and literally within seconds, the liquid is not only gone, the surface is also cleaned in the process. The spinning mop head again funnels in the liquid into the suction area of the G10 Pro, and the dirty liquid is quickly picked up and deposited into the used water tank, all while using the clean water to clean the surface of the spilled area. Now you may be wondering how it manages bigger messes, something that may include both solid and liquid spills combined. If you have kids or pets, this is actually pretty common. So I took some of the juice and added in some crumbled up cracker bits in the liquid itself to see how the G10 Pro could manage this mess, and you could see, just like before, all I did was go over it a few times, and within a few seconds, it was completely cleaned up. A mess like this would usually take me a while to clean up and multiple different tools to do so, so I was shocked at how quickly and easy the G10 Pro was able to tackle this. This would have come in so handy back when my kid was a baby because we had spills like this all the time. But I even found the G10 Pro to be super handy for just quick day-to-day usage. Being able to quickly mop and vacuum the kitchen tiles after a meal is super useful, and again, because of the edge-to-edge cleaning capability on both sides, it's really easy to navigate for a thorough clean. But my favorite part about the G10 Pro is how easy it is to clean and maintain. All of the vacuumed up content is collected in the front tank here that can easily be removed, emptied out, and cleaned for next use. And once you have it parked on the docking station, you can press this button on the handle here and the G10 Pro will go into self-cleaning mode, and it's exactly what it sounds like. It'll take some of the clean water from the tank to very thoroughly clean the mop attachment. You can see that it conducts a bi-directional rotation of the brush to ensure all of the nooks and crannies of the brush are rinsed out. Now, if you use the G10 Pro for a more serious spill, you can use the included detergent for a more comprehensive clean, and it's great that you don't have to manually do any cleaning, which, let's just say it, is the worst part about mopping. And at the end of the day, the G10 Pro to me really exemplifies how technology can make your life so much more convenient and productive. It's essentially taken away almost all the friction that comes with mopping and made it so easy to the point where I swear you almost want to clean the house more often because of its ease of use. If you guys want to learn more about the DREAME G10 Pro and all of DREAME's other smart appliances, use the link that's in the description down below. And let me know what you guys think about the G10 Pro and smart home appliances in general. Are you a believer like me? Or are you still not sold yet? Curious to get your thoughts, let me know what you guys are thinking in the comments down below. And in case you guys missed the review of the new iPhone 16e, definitely check it out here, you're not going to want to miss it.